What's up, you guys? So really quick, I'm gonna apologize for all that background noise that you guys are hearing. I just got back from Australia just like an hour ago, and I haven't gotten home yet, so I don't have any time to film a video, so I'm filming one right now. So this video, when it goes up at 12:30 p.m., know that I'm filming it like just a couple hours before. So with that being said, today's vlog isn't like a full vlog like you guys are used to. It's more of just a Q&A. So what we're gonna do is Mackenzie's here, and she's gonna be the one that's gonna be reading off the questions. She's gonna choose them all. I haven't told her to choose anything. There's actually people still commenting right now, letting me know that they want to know like certain situations or different things, different comments, different questions and stuff like that. So let's get after it. Ready?
Yes.
Start it off.
Okay. At will.duffield_14, did you create the buttercup?
Yeah, I did create the buttercup. I created the buttercup a long time ago. I can't put an exact date on it, but I think it was like 2010-ish, 2009. I think somewhere around there. It was a long time ago, and I don't do them anymore. We already know that. So don't go down comment on why doesn't he do them. I did make it a long time ago. OG trick. So yep, yes.
At Nathan.d, if you were to do any other action sport, what would it be?
If I could do any other action sport other than scootering, it would probably be, if we're talking like professionally, it would probably be BMX. The reason is because I like doing flips and stuff like that. Not saying that you can't do it on skateboards, but the style of flips that I like to do, flip whips and stuff like that, I love that. Skateboarding, like I said, you can do like 540s and stuff like that, and I do enjoy skateboarding. I like watching skateboarding, I like riding skateboards, and I like riding bikes, I like watching all kinds of different action sports. But I feel like if I became a pro skater, that wouldn't, it wouldn't really be my style. My style is more of, like I said, the big, like with handlebars, doing bar spins and tail ups and stuff like that. That's just, it might just be me because that's what I've learned, so I don't really know much else. Like, I don't know different, but if as of right now, my favorite sport, other than scootering in the action sports world, would definitely have to be BMX.
Okay, I like this one. So, _RNZ_scoot_. Are you impressed with your achievements in YouTube?
Am I impressed with them? Yeah. I mean, I worked really hard, so I'm not thinking that it's like a luck thing or anything like that, or am I like, oh wow, I can't believe it worked, because I can believe it, because I've worked really, really hard. I still work really, really hard for this, and it's something that I knew that I was gonna be able to achieve. It was just more or less me taking the bull by the horns and going for it. So if I was to say that I'm impressed, I'll stick with yeah, I am.
At Nico, I don't know what that is. NICOTHE17057. What was your first ever pro trick landed?
Pro trick?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
I don't know. You are pro.
My first pro trick?
Your first trick that you landed, because you are pro.
I'm confused.
When you were pro, what was your first trick that you landed when you became pro? What did you do? A tail whip?
A bar spin.
It was bar spin.
Right when I became pro, I remember I did a bar spin. I don't know is that what we were referring to?
I don't know.
I think they just want to know like what's like one of the gnarlier tricks that like they basically like not basic, I think is what he's trying to get after. So if we're talking about a trick that's not really, really basic, like a tail whip or like a 180 or a bar spin or anything like that, turn down. I think the first trick that was actually like the amateur level for me at the time, of course. Times have changed obviously, so now this isn't necessarily an amateur trick anymore, but back in the day it would be a Superman. I remember the first time I did it, I had my green Norcar 3 scooter, and I did it at my local skate park, fly out on the 5-foot quarter man Superman, and I was really, really stoked on it, and yeah, I think that was my first difficult trick that I ever landed. At
Bay.DHO, what makes you want to keep riding?
What makes you want to keep riding? You guys, actually. The fact that you guys enjoy watching me ride and you enjoy watching my videos that I make, and obviously I have a great time riding and stuff like that, and I want to ride as long as I can, but the actual drive that I have to continue to do what I do is mainly from you guys. The amount of love and support that you guys give me is absolutely phenomenal. So you guys show me that every single day, and I can't thank you guys enough for that kind of a thing. So yeah, if you guys want to know exactly what keeps me going, it's you.
Okay, so at ZippyZ50, what is your favorite catchphrase after landing something?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah. Hey, mate. Oh, yeah, nah, yeah, nah. At Finley, FINLAY _ Scoot05. What was your first sponsorship?
My first sponsorship. Okay, so if we're talking about like a team, my first ever team that I was on was called DXG. You guys probably won't know what that is now. Only the OOG guys will know. And that was like a really long time ago. But my first actual like company sponsor was Scooter Zone. That I got sponsored by them when I was riding one day at Real Ride, and my friend Twan, he was on the team prior to me being on the team. So he put in a good word to the owner for me, and there wasn't like a lot of pros around or anything like that. You guys got to think this is a long time ago when there wasn't really that many scooter riders. It's nothing like it is now. It was nothing like that. So it was a lot easier for people to get sponsorships through like shops and stuff like that, and get free product and stuff. So don't go out and think that that was like a really crazy hard thing to do because back then I mean, it was difficult. It took a lot of work to get to that point, but not nearly as much work as I think that it would take now. But yeah, first I kind of went into that. I didn't really have to go that far, but first sponsorship, Scooter Zone.
Am I allowed to ask a question? No.
You'll ask me something ridiculous.
No, it's
Do
with
you
this
still
person.
love me?
It goes with this one. At Elliot, ELLIOTTFOWLER _30. Will you go to Scoot Fest? And my question is, what is Scoot Fest?
Okay, so Scoot Fest is a competition in the UK, and it's like this. It's like more like a festival. A lot of people show up, and there's like all kinds of vendors and all kinds of different style riders. There's street guys, there's park guys, there's all kinds of different things that you can do there. And I think the last time I went, they had like this, you know those like trampoline bungee things? They had one of those, and then they had like a big roll-in into an airbag. It was sick. It was a cool event. But am I gonna be going? When is it? I don't even. When does he say? This year?
He just said, when will you go? Or will you go to
Will I be
Scoot
going to
Fest?
Scoot Fest? I don't know if I'm going to be going this year because I don't know the dates on it right now, so I can't tell you if I am or not. But I don't have any plans on going there anytime soon, because especially right now because of the fact that it's so cold in the UK. So I mean, if that's where they're holding it again, I don't even know where they're holding it. But if they're holding it in UK and it's within the next month or two, I'm gonna say probably not. I'm not 100% positive. I could be wrong, but as of right now, I'm gonna say probably not.
I'm going. Okay. Shout out Derek. You're his favorite.
Dirk.
At K_Kyle23. Will you ever try the backflip quint again?
Yeah, backflip quint. That's not really that hard of a trick because I can tail up so fast. My favorite trick is a flip quad, and I do flip quads like pretty often. I did one just a couple of days ago, so I like that trick a lot. So backflip quint, usually I like to do them like over boxes usually. So I usually don't do them unless I have some kind of like the right ramp to do them on. But will I do them again? Oh, for sure, like 100%. I have a trick that I want to try in a backflip that has to do with a bunch of tail ups. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what it is right now, but it's the same thing. I need the right ramp, the right times, and that's kind of when the bigger tricks happen. But yeah, flip quint, I'll do flip quint again for sure.
Okay, at DREKOOL_1. Worst experience on tour?
One time I was on a tour with Phoenix, and this was a couple years ago. This is probably like 4 or 5 years ago. And we were in, I think we were in France. I want to say France. I could be wrong. Wait, no. We were in the UK. We were in, what was it called? We were in some sketchy city. That's all I can say. I can't think of the exact city name right now, but it was me, Dan Barrett, Tyler Bonner, and I think Jeremy Malott was there as well. And we were all on tour, and we were all in the hotel, and Tyler wanted to go and hang out with a few of the boys, so he did, but he wanted to leave a lot later than everybody else did, so I didn't go. I stayed back to the hotel because I was exhausted, so everybody else went out with Tyler, and everybody else left, but Tyler hung out for a little while, and Tyler just said that he was gonna cruise back home. Birmingham, that's where it was, Birmingham. And Tyler said that he was gonna cruise back home, just catch a cab or whatever, so he did. And as soon as he was getting close to the hotel, he ended up getting jumped by some dude with a knife, and he stole all of his stuff, and I think he smacked him up a little bit, and it was pretty gnarly, and that was kind of like not cool, because then Tyler was kind of going throughout the entire tour like kind of jacked up with no money and stuff like that. And that same trip, we almost got thrown in jail, actually, because this cop thought that we didn't pay for our train, but we did pay for the train, but He swore that we didn't, and we almost went to jail for that, for a $2 train ticket. So yeah, that would have to be like the first, just the worst tour trip experience, because a bunch of stuff went wrong, like those two, and little stuff did go wrong too, but with those two things, yeah, that sucked.
At DEACONBEST 101, would you be pissed off if a little kid destroyed your scoot?
Well, yeah, of course. Like, but what do you? It kind of depends on what you're referring to, like how he did it. Like, if he just took my scoot and then went and just was riding it, and something happened to it, like if it got a flat spot on it or something, like just because he pressed the brake too hard, I wouldn't be tripping that much. Just because sometimes kids don't really know. Sometimes the littler kids just take the scooter and they think that it's just a scooter, which is fine, and they don't know, like. Some kids don't know how to take care of their scooters, but it's not that big of a deal to me because I remember being that age too. But if somebody like just took my scooter specifically to throw it or like to snap it or do something stupid, I mean, yeah, I'd be upset. I wouldn't hit the kid or anything. Like, I would just take my scooter back and just not let him ride it again. So, yeah, I'd be upset.
When I read that, I was thinking it said a little kid destroyed you at Scoot.
Is that what it says?
No,
destroyed
it said
me?
destroyed your Scoot.
Oh, okay.
But destroyed you at Scoot. That's
Oh, no.
my question.
That's
Would
never
you
going to
do
happen.
that?
Watch that happen tomorrow
I
now.
know. At Caden 2K17, how long do you think you will be riding for?
I don't know. I get asked that question a lot, actually, by not only scooter riders, but of course people that don't ride scooters at all, and like family members, and just people that I see that I start talking to about scootering and just all that kind of stuff. And I don't know, like, because here's the thing: God forbid something could happen tomorrow where it just would end my scooter career, which is it's a very scary thing to think about, because a lot of people that are in action sports don't really have a plan B. I mean, some of them do, and I do have a plan B, but it's not in full effect. So if that were to happen, it would be really scary. But if nothing happened and I was able to just ride as long as I possibly could, just with how my body is now, I could say I could for sure get another 10 years easily, very easily, and I could get another 20 years realistically, because I use one guy that I use all the time for this kind of an example, which is Jamie Bestwick. He's 45, I think, and he's a BMX rider. He rides vert, and he still wins all the time in competition, and I think that's absolutely amazing. So when people ask me, or they more so tell me, you won't be able to ride for another 20 years, I just tell them they're wrong, because it all has to do with your drive and how you take care of yourself. So possibly another 20 years. That's what I'm hoping for.
Oh, here's a good one. Okay, at Wade Gibbo 14, do you have any more SIG parts coming out?
Do I have any more signature parts coming out? As of right now, I don't have anything that's planned. Would I like another signature part? Of course, and I've always thought about possibly making like a signature bar with Envy or something like that. Like I said, this is not in the works. We don't have anything planned right now, but if I was to have a bar, a signature part, come out, it would probably be either bars or wheels. Wheels actually might be really cool too. I feel like wheels would be a little bit easier to do, because bars take a lot of different designing and stuff like that. And I feel like wheels, like I could do like just a certain color urethane and put like a design on the actual core. It could be like a hollow core maybe, or even change like the design maybe of a Lambo. That'd be awesome. I would love to do that. So a possible Raymond Warner signature wheel, that could happen. Like I said, I'm not positive. There's nothing in the works, just so everybody knows. But if I was to get another signature part, I would want it to be like Raymond Warner signature wheels. That'd be awesome. I've had wheels before, but not with Envy.
At _Manny_Perry_ why don't you finish birthday? I think it's Bertha.
Is it birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you finish Bertha? I think?
Bertha. Okay, why don't I finish Bertha? Bertha, to finish that whole project is going to take a lot of time and a lot of money. And right now I don't really have a lot of time, especially with YouTube and everything. So trying to get that entire situation taken care of, and it's more of a process than you guys think. Because me personally, I don't want to just take to somebody and be like, here, fix this. That's not what I like to do. I want to actually build the car. Not myself, but I want to do it with somebody that can actually teach me how to do it, because I've never built like an entire car before. So it's gonna be shut up! It's gonna be a learning experience. So trying to figure out everything, I'm gonna need somebody to sit there and teach me how to do it. So it's gonna take like a time span of a lot longer than I'm really aiming for, I'm sure. So that's why I don't have time right now, but I will finish her one day. And when I do, there's gonna be all kinds of vlogs about that. So stay tuned. So we'll do two more. We'll do two more for the vlog.
Me Under Pressure At JDMCK06, was it scary the first time you hit the Woodward West mega ramp?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's scary for anybody to hit like a real mega ramp for the first time. I had hit the Nitro Circus one for a little bit, but it's not the gap that's scary on that ramp, it's the quarter pipe. So that's what I was really scared of. But what I ended up doing on my very first jump on every mega ramp that I've ever jumped ever is I've just flipped it. I drop in and I flip it because I'm too scared to jump it and like go too far forward in endo or anything like that. So I always just drop in and try to flip it straight away. And that's exactly what I did at Woodward West. And I didn't land the first one, but by the time that I did land it, I was even more scared because at that point I was going like way fast at the quarter pipe. So was I scared? Yeah, for sure. Anybody would be, for sure. All right, so one more, and we're moving on with the day. We're going to Disneyland today, so you guys probably won't go with us. We're just gonna finish this Q&A. I'm gonna go home, refresh for the day, and then tomorrow we'll be back on the normal vlogs from here in America too. So I'm kind of excited for that. Also, just so everybody knows, I have a ton of youth sizes that are gonna be being made in the new shirts and stuff like that. So all kinds of new youth size and shirts restocked. That'll all be probably within the next week or two. So if you guys need shirts, I know I've been out of smaller sizes for a little while, so if you guys want to grab some of those, be sure to tune into the website within the next, like I said, week or two. And also the new sticker packs will be going up, so the other sticker packs that are up there now will be on sale, so that when the new ones go up, you guys will be stoked on those. So yeah.
So at Alfine, okay, I don't know how to say your name, so I'm gonna spell it. ALFIENEBARDALFNEB. Can you say that?
No.
Did you ever think that you would become a famous pro scooter rider?
Did I ever? No, I didn't, because of the fact that when I started, there was no such thing as a pro scooter rider. It was literally just people that rode scooters and were good. And you didn't see good people every other rider. Like it was either you could ride a scooter and do a couple bunny hops, or you couldn't, and that was it. So it was really interesting when I started, but I'm very glad that I ended up becoming a pro scooter rider because of the fact that I love the age of my audience. As weird as I know that a lot of people don't really like having a younger audience or people that are like in their teens, but I love it because I know that I can make an impact on a lot of people's lives and stuff like that. So I'm glad I'm in the spot that I am, but did I think that it was gonna happen? No, I didn't. I didn't think, because there was no such thing. All right, you guys, so that's gonna do it for today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, let me know in the comments below if you guys enjoyed the Q&A, if you guys asked me questions. Thank you guys so much for that. Also, make sure you guys follow Mackenzie on Instagram. That's gonna be in the description below. Is there anything that you wanna say?
Later. Oh.
She just spilled all of her coffee.
I didn't spill it.
All right, guys. Later.